It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha.
Thank you for your help at Changban. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met. Really? Thank you, friend. No, maybe partner is a better word. I truly believe that I will never again meet such a kindred spirit. If you weren't here, What did I do? It's okay, you can tell me. Nothing you say will bother me. Did I do something in my sleep? If so, that too was the real me. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized. His generosity truly knows no bounds. And you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
The city here in Jiangsha is...
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha and an acquaintance of Lord Chugu Lian, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
To say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. Of course not. As if the great Chang Fei of Yen could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to
They say
Jiangxia.
Lord Liu Bei is risking it all.
Now! Take that! Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
Engage the enemy over there.
Is ours.
We're heading to back them up.
Looking rough.
An even match.
Let's go.
We must push harder.
Take this! Easy.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Let's get serious.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
It was a long journey to get here from Changban. I'm still surprised.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. My chagrin is undeniable, and yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable. That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed, Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu.
Someone said a massive
That
army...
man who came by recently, Liu Bei.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
We finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future! We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end. Hold your heads high!
This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. I wish I had taken the opportunity to question him myself. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Will Wu disappear?
Cao Cao's forces? What good are they? So, that is the army Cao Cao will use to
Everyone
unite...
says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dull.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Hi. Shall we...
I fight so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you.
We've done all that we can. Let's go. We must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Fence now!
All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come out with all you have!
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will!
Got this! Let's get serious. Got this.
I will be honored if I can test my skills against
The
you!
enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't let them take this position!
I must hold it!
Oh my God! This is bad. If someone doesn't give you a fast, we're done for. I should fall back while I can.
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
The enemy officer
Begin the advance.
has been defeated.
Damn, let's go. When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated. I must retreat. Well, I still can.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Now, we may not be able to make it through this.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers. Now, shields wavering.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Was not enough.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
This'll do.
White fan. His appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Whoa. The enemy is formidable. I must retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives!
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
Time to act.
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
For the history books. Let's go! Let's go!
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward and open it. Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet.
Now advance! Sacred Bird protect you.
With all my might.
This is what I call intense.
All fired up!
You have gone down the wrong path. I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Is that Lord Huang guy?
The enemy officer
I can't believe it.
has been defeated.
He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
Oh my.
So you come.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Now, I've been waiting for this. Let's get serious. Come. And face me. I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time. I've got a bad feeling about this.
A dire situation. Is there no way through? The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
No way. I'm gonna lose.
Time to end this. To lose to the likes of
The enemy officer
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Looking rough. Almost at our limits. How good. Guess I'll have to fall back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird, good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm retreating.
Appears the resistance is futile.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm going to withdraw.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now?
We're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
This is how it's done.
This'll do.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Ocelot is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Our chance to turn the tide does not come soon. Let's end this. The enemy officer
Have I failed
has
somewhere?
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back. Let's go.
Our defenses are beginning to crack on the western front. Send all available troops there to stop the enemy advance.
We march at once!
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary.
Sacred protect us. Only now that I face you as an opponent do I realize just how strong you are.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your resolve truly so weak.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Take this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
We must hold the line.
Here we go.
Gotta be quicker.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
Time to end this. So, this is as far as we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Let's go.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
Let's go.
We must hold the line.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
This appears to be as far as we go. So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Sacred Bird protect us.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
Counting on you.
This is how it's done.
This appears to be as far as we go.
We must hold the line.
As far as I go.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been
for
defeated.
so little. Let's go. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Let's go.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
I must accept my fate.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
This appears to be as far as we go.
We must hold the line.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
With all my might.
This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been
for
defeated.
so little. Let's go. I shall retreat and fight another day.
I must accept my fate.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
This appears to be as far as we go.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Trust in each other.
We must hold the line.
Time to end this. This is as far as I go.
The enemy
There's no
officer
virtue in dying
has
for
been
so
defeated.
little. Let's go. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you. Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
I'm counting on
This appears to be as far as we go.
We must hold the line.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
I have failed. I must retreat until we meet again.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities? I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now, advance!
So you've come. Sure you. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once. Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
Here's the resistance is futile.
The road ahead is thorny, but walk it we shall. Looking rough. Let's go. Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now? My dream hasn't... I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure. Stop him here. Now! Advance! This'll do. Looking rough.
So you've come. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
I've been waiting for this.
You're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
Let's get serious. An opening!
Oh my god.
Oh, damn. Not good. You'll have to fall back.
The resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. The enemy officer has been defeated. What chance do we have of stopping them now? Looking rough. This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
I knew you would come. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. I do best.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone is holding up well. Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Instituted tide doesn't come soon.
Our defenses are beginning to crack on the western front. Send all available troops there to stop the enemy advance.
We march at once! All done!
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
I must accept my fate.
Sacred Perk protect us! All my might! An opening! Sacred Perk protect us! All my might!
Now, here we go. This is as far as I go. The enemy officer
no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. Let's go. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Repelling their frontal assault is proving difficult. But we must hold our ground until our plan can come to fruition.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
This'll do.
We must hold the line.
This'll do.
I shan't wait.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup. Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
I am forced to flee. So, the success of our plan becomes ever more precarious.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
Repelling their frontal assault is proving difficult. But we must hold our ground until our plan can come to fruition.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
We must hold the line.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup. Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Let's go.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
'Repelling their frontal assault is proving difficult. But we must hold our ground until our plan can come to fruition.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
This will do it.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then. We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
This is it!
Have you sensed any changes in winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Believe in your commander! Forward!
Come, I, Ji Quan, shall take you on!
So we have a duel. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall not hold back.
Are you ready to face me? I figured you would be the one coming here. But I am glad I was right.
This is thorny, but walk it we shall.
Witness are forced to flee. And so, the success of our plan becomes ever more precarious. Sacred for protectors. Witness our plan.
Let's go. Repelling their frontal assault is proving difficult. But we must hold our ground until our plan can come to fruition.
This appears to be as far as we go.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then. We cannot make our move under these circumstances. Let's fall back and attempt to regroup. Let's go.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
I see. Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Sacred Perk protect us.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Believe in your commander! Forward!
This'll do. Now, I, Ji Quan, shall take you on!
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities?
Repelling their frontal assault is proving difficult. But we must hold our ground until our plan can come to fruition.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I'll give you all my
It'll be a tough fight, man. We did not make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
Let's go. So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
One never expects any fight to be their last. Was this the limit of my abilities? I lacked the foresight. His betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop them here. Now, advance!
So you've come to show you. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Almost at our limits.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight, then.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Gotta be quicker.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take that! But sometimes you just have to run.
You're good. Quite good. My will cannot be broken so easily. No way.
Time to act.
Damn! Oh, good. Guess I'll have to fall back.
Looking rough.
Take it!
Now, it is thorny, but walk it with shadow.
Appears that resistance is futile.
My dream hasn't.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure. Stop him here. Now, advance! All my might.
Where you've come.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
This'll do.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Shan't waver.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy
officer
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer
Almost at our
has been
limits.
defeated.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
I've been bested. I'm retreating.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary.
Resistance is futile.
Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. This is how it's done.
This will do.
Shan't waver. Set it. All my might.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
The enemy officer.
Our defenses are
defeated.
beginning to crack on the western front. Send all available troops there to stop the enemy advance.
We march at once.
Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. If our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then.
All my might.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
One guy has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Believe in your commander! Forward! Let's go!
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Sacred Perseverance.
Battling their frontal assault is proving difficult. But we must hold our ground until our plan can come to fruition.
I, Ji Huan, shall take you on. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
So we
defeated.
have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Are you ready to face me?
You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you.
I figured you would be the one coming here. And I'm glad I was right. The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet?
Let's get serious. Time to end it! All my might! This is how it's done! Let's go! Struggling here.
officer I shall retreat now, has been defeated, so that I may fight again another day.
Behold my table's turn. Time to act. I am forced to flee. So, the success of our plan becomes ever more precarious.
You can...
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw. Sacred Bird protect us. Listen.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
Let's go.
Sacred Bird protect us.
The wind is already beginning to change.
Opening.
Do you not feel it?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The winds have already changed. We cannot afford to delay the plan any longer.
Oh, the signal. Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huanggai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames are the roar of ooze! Counterattack!
Fire! It's spreading!
They've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
Damn, this is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste!
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Anton? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. We're young.
The enemy officer
some kind of sorcerer
has been defeated.
This territory, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, let's go. My part here is done. I must go now to plan for the next battle.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter what. Neither flame nor sword will touch you.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. Then, we'll need to remove them quickly.
Yes, I agree. Preventing further sacrifices is my top priority now.
We can just avoid the flames. Let's go. All is not yet lost. Quickly, regroup your units. This is where we make our stand.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Display of skill. We shall fight again.
We're turning things around, I see. But don't let up. Stay aggressive. You really are something special. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's go.
In a duel.
This territory now belongs to me.
I have nothing but reservations about fighting you. Is this the right path of action? Or should I withdraw?
I see you. Now. Sacred Bird protect us. Now. This'll do. Now.
I think that should do. We've cut off the fire's path.
Victory! This will reduce the damage to our forces.
Stop that.
We should have noticed their plan before they initiated their fire attack.
It may not change the world. At least, it can save the lives of the people around me. That is enough for me. I would rather keep my eyes on the earth, gaze blindly at the heavens. Forward, advance!
I have no choice but to retreat.
We accomplished more than I could have hoped. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory.
These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no quarter.
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared.
The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Alright, come on! I can handle you, no problem!
I won't give you time to ogle.
So what am I going to do with you?
One guy, you really had us deceived. It took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
Battle isn't over yet, Lord Chump. It's time for us to finish this.
I knew you'd come out. I'm glad I believed in you.
No chance to rekindle an old relationship. Turbulent times dictate such
Take your position. I shall show them our unity.
Watch the master at work.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer, as I thought, has been defeated. The enemy is exhausted. Good. We can win if we fight together. The enemy officer has been defeated. We keep going.
I am glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least. Now that you are here, things do not seem so bad.
I must accept my fate.
Got this.
Not quite enough, I suppose. Let us fall back. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us withdraw. We must fight against the chains of destiny a little longer.
I knew you'd come to give me a hand.
This is how you do.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
I must try again later.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
Oh, good, everyone? Let's do this when you're ready.
Here's warriors of Wu. This fight is yours. Raise your sword for our kingdom to bring honor to our ancestors.
Advance as one. We will fight together. And we will claim victory together.
must fall back. Good. We have the upper hand. Everyone, keep this up.
This'll do.
The enemy officer I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day. Let's go.
This'll do. Now. All my might. All my might. Looking rough. Cannot believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Earth protect us. Let's end this. Crushing has been easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs.
Let's go.
I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Yeah. Let's go.
Will you look at that? I'll put a stop to that enemy at once.
Oh my might. The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Time to
Take this. Let me cover the net.
Time to end this. I can't take another step.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
In even match, you must push harder.
Let's get serious.
opening. Now. An opening. This'll do. All my might. An opening. Take this. Sacred Bird, protect us. This'll do. Powerful. The enemy officer
I shall
has
face
been
them.
defeated.
I fight so that honor may carry the day. Like a dragon. I shall you shall
This'll do.
Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. Like a dragon. Sacred Bird protect us. All my might. An opening. This'll do. An opening. This'll do. Looking rough. Shan't waver. Gotcha. Time to attack. Time to attack. Looking rough. Time to act. Victory! Time to attack. Looking rough. This'll do. This'll do.
Retreat!
This'll do.
Victory!
I see it all. This'll do. Now.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Victory!
This'll do. An opening. With all my might.
Now! Time to act. Opening!
Time to attack. The enemy officer.
Neither my heart nor
has
my
been
spear
defeated.
have broken. We shall meet again.
All units, forward! Follow me, Liu Bei!
An auspicious beginning indeed. Shall we get started?
And over you fight the mighty Liu Bei! How about this? Turn the tables.
Looking rough. This'll do. Now. Sacred Bird protect us. See it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
No, my dream cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance.
An even match. We must push harder.
They are a powerful foe. I shall take care of them. Feel my son.
Looking rough. This'll do. I've got this. Sacred Bird protect us. See it. An opening. All my might. This'll do. My stick. Now. Take this. Nice. This'll do. All my might. Feel my steel. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Tables turn. This'll do. All my might. Sacred Bird protect us. This'll do. Now. The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath. Are we done for? We must keep fighting! Feel my steel! Looking rough. Let us do battle. This should do it! This'll do. Now! Feel my steel! Looking rough. See you. An opening. This'll do. Nothing bigger than that. This'll do.
Let's go. No. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How irritating! I must retreat!
An opening!
Let's go!
Fight the mighty Chun-Fei again! Take this!
Tables turned.
Feel my wrath! Take this! Feel my wrath!
Now! Looking rough.
Let's end this.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The resolve of Wu's officers is laudable indeed. And yet, the thread of Cao Cao's life has yet to be severed. It would seem he means to converge with his rearguard from Huarong Path. That is why I have tasked Lords Zhao Yun, Zhang Fei, and Guan Yu to lie in wait and ambush him. I need you to pursue Cao Cao and pin him between you and those three. Now then, let's see what our next move is. Liu Bei's forces shall be the ones to run down Cao Cao. This is all part of the Longzong plan. Lords Guan Yu, Jiang Fei and Zhao Yun are in position. Begin your pursuit of Cao Cao.
We must keep marching. I will find a way forward.
Couldn't hurt to go after Cao Cao myself. I'll catch up to him, give him a good beat, and report back to Lord Guan Yu for praise. It's finished! Now!
If I can make it farther north,
Hold my might!
be able to see our next move. It's not from here.
You cannot escape me!
The enemy officer
Cao Cao!
has been defeated.
Go on ahead, my lord. Leave this fight to me.
Yes. Let's go. You are my sword and shield, Zhao now. I am counting on you.
For our first move, we will force Cao Cao to change course. This will divide the enemy's strength.
This is where we make our stand. We must be ready to die to protect the future of our kingdom.
Our plan might fail if we are stopped here. We must deal with the enemy quickly and forge ahead.
Lord Cao Cao, I'm glad to see that you are safe. It was well worth the effort to reorganize our forces so quickly.
Please make your way up the mountain path, Lord Cao Cao. We will see to it that you are not falling.
I just need to get out of this. Perhaps it's best to do my last. At least we managed to buy a little time. If I retreat now, I can find a way to rejoin Lord Cao Cao.
I am the impenetrable shield that protects Lord Cao Cao. Not even 1,000 blows would be enough to break my guard! My spear is the embodiment of Lord Liu Bei's will. This territory big enough to withstand its wrath!
I finally made it. Now, I can...
We've been waiting for you, Cao Cao. Prepare to die at the hands of Chang Fei!
Now! Time to act!
You've been lying in wait all along. Still, no matter how strong you are, I will not be impeded.
This is where I leave you, my lord. Keep moving forward, and I will stop any pursuers in their tracks.
Very well. My life is in your capable hands, Shihua.
Now for our second stroke. While Cao Cao's path forward is blocked, we will attack him from behind. You are the key to our success. Be swift in your pursuit of Cao Cao.
Take that! Reach Cao Cao. The rest is up to you. I've been waiting for this.
Our strength is not in numbers. Watch over your comrades as best you can.
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. The end. I shall retreat and fight another day. Take this. Take that. Hunter attack. Oh my God.
Shouldn't have been like this. The enemy officer
That did not go as
has
planned.
been defeated.
I must try again later. Let's go.
We're not gonna last much longer. We need you here now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. All my might. Take that.
I've got a bad feeling about this territory.
A fair wind blows. Has been defeated. This momentum shall bolster our efforts.
Looking rough. Let's go.
There you are. Come on, we're going after Cao Cao.
We surrounded it from
Cao Cao, change course and head south. I'll buy you some time.
Rushed in to aid me. I don't know what this means to me. All my might.
I, Xiao Ho Du, challenge you.
You are done for. Take this. Behold me. You are done for. You're finished. I see you. Rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Take that. Looking rough. You are done. Behold. Looking rough. Take this. Finished. Time to act. Take this. All my might. My strength fails me. Telzal is on the move. I have to catch up to him. Let's go. They've really slowed us down. Come on! We'll lose Cao Cao if we don't hurry!
I understand that plan. Let us focus our efforts on slowing the enemy.
They just keep coming. We won't get anywhere unless we wipe them all out at once. Good on you for answering the call to arms. Our men are here to fight for our Lord. Don't hold back.
They should be arriving any moment now.
Finally ready for our Lord's arrival. It's a miracle that he has made it this far already.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everything depends on this moment. We must see our Lord to safety.
Looks like even their rear guard is making its way to the front. I'll deal with that. Let us advance.
The arrival of their enemy officer has been defeated. Continue your pursuit of Cao Cao while crushing any enemies in your path.
Lord Cao Cao, keep going. No one shall get through on my watch.
I'm counting on you, Shi Chu. A man of your strength will survive to stand at my side again.
Zhuge Liang has predicted their every move thus far. The enemy officer has been defeated. Is incredible.
We're fighting Cao Cao's forces on our own. Warriors put us on equal footing with Boo. This plan has taken every detail into account. All that remains is for me to carry out my part in it.
Then, shall we begin? We need everyone in position, quickly. Let's go. Set up the ladders.
Of course, Liu Bei is my final obstacle. My only choice is to charge right through them. All those with the strength to enforce their will, all who would share my fate, heed my call. Today, we fight to clear a path for tomorrow.
The stage is set for our final battle. We should rendezvous with Lord Liu Bei.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
With each victory, I grow even stronger.
Even against these odds, Lord Cao Cao will not give up. His resolution is a sight to behold.
And yet, Lord Liu Bei, you show no sign of fear or envy. Your will is just as strong as his.
It is. And I am ready to make my mark on the world.
As a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, be proud of your combat prowess.
You're finished!
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Take that!
All my might.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Looking rough.
You're done!
Take this, time to act. I'm rough. Time to act.
Let's get serious.
Looking rough.
Time to act. Easy, time to attack. Time to act.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
There you are. It seems you're just in time.
Liu Bei. Somehow I knew it would be you standing in my way. But it will gain you nothing. You will not end my rule.
Lord Cao Cao, I have gathered the strength and the will to stand against you.
It is time for our final battle.
Go now, my unstoppable champions. Slaughter all who stand in our way. Clear the path forward.
Forward, everyone! We will win this day, and we will share our dream with the world.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Lord Guan Yu, this battle is in your hands. We must win for the sake of Lord Liu Bei's dream for the world. I'm counting on you.
I am well aware of what's at stake. Everything I do is for my brother. My blade is as sharp as ever.
Take that! Is that it? Take that!
The enemy officer. The enemy's formation is beginning to fall apart. If we combine our strength, we can break through. This brings me back to when we first met. We took on that massive government army together. Our sense of duty and honor has not changed since. And now, in Liu Bei, we have a great lord worthy of it. Our blades are for nothing, but cutting through the fray before us. Every strike will bring the world closer to peace.
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We have thinned their numbers. The enemy officer has been defeated. But the battle is not won yet.
We're not doing well at all. Looks like I'm going to have to turn the tide.
If anyone can help us through this, he's my most trusted general. It's good to have you back, Xiahou Dun.
Heed the call to victory. Do not give up. The world will be yours if you fight for it.
Guan Yu, Zhangfei, can you see it? Our future is taking shape right before our eyes.
We're only just getting started, brother. Defeating Cao Cao is just one step on the path to greatness.
That's right. We still have much to achieve before we can claim the true greatness. Our dream extends far beyond what we do here, brother.
Destiny always brings us together. Sometimes as enemies, and others as allies. Fate is a fickle friend, indeed. But you are now an enemy of Cao Cao. Even enough to kill you.
So you insist on standing in my way to the very end? To prove the strength of my will by defeating you, I will clear my own path.
I owe you much. I never imagined that you would grow into such a fine general. My heart is full of gratitude for your presence by my side.
Let's end it.
Hold strong. This should do it. This should do it.
victory in the name of our brother.
Don't stop.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. Let's go.
As long as Lord Cao Cao is alive, my blade will not falter. Zheng Liao has returned!
We will strike the enemy from behind. Our flawless formation will pierce their ranks.
Let's go.
They're attacking from behind.
Now, do not panic. Stay calm and fight them as they come. This is the moment we've all been training for. We must clear a path for Lord Cao Cao.
Bad feeling about this.
Got this.
Not over yet.
Got you. Take this over here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rushed in to aid me. You don't know what this means to me.
Sense it.
We must hold the line.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come to my aid. I can think of none other to have by my side than you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time we made our move. Ready yourselves!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
We're done with this.
Calm and fight them as they come. This is the moment we've all been training for. We must clear a path for Lord Cao Cao.
Let's go.
They're attacking from behind.
Got it. Do not panic. Stay calm and fight them as they come. This is the moment we've all been training for. We must clear a path for Lord Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
the cup! This is the moment we've all been training for! We must clear a path for Lord Cao Cao!
Apologies, but I must fall back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Apologies, but I must fall back.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! All my might! Take that! Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time we made our move. Everyone, ready yourselves!
Officer has been defeated. Officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
No way.
I'm gonna lose?
We must hold the line.
All my might!
Let's end this. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I wondered sometimes if you are truly human. The end is drawing near. Everyone, look at the men around you. Join them in battle and claim our victory!
Honor me in a duel.
Lord Cao Cao, we will win. Together, we shall sever your path. We will do no such thing. For all of our remaining strength to crush you aside.
Allies are doing well. We're going. Has been defeated.
Ascension! Take this! Take this!
fool! Damn it! Take that! This isn't over! All my might! Not done yet!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Behold my power!
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
You've come to my aid. I can think of none other to have by my side than you.
Take this! For that!
As long as I draw breath, never give up. They find a way.
After all that, he still escaped. This persistence is incredible. Zhuge Liang, if we don't give chase...
No further pursuit will be necessary. We can leave the rest to Lord Guan Yu. That will be Lord Liu Bei's first step on his path to power. What a large step it will be.
Take this!
Go, Lord Cao Cao.
You won't cut me down?
I shall not. You saved the lives of people dear to me, and my brother, and so I owe you a deep debt of gratitude. Disregarding that would not be a righteous act, and would not lead towards the future my brother dreams of. Still, remember well, Cao Cao. One day, Liu Bei will surely surpass you.
I shall not allow that. My triumph over him is inevitable.
With this, I have repaid my debt. Ah, it's you. Indeed. This is for the best. Lord Zhuge Liang dispatched me to this place precisely because he knew I wouldn't cut down Lord Cao Cao. If he dies now, Wu will be the next to build up their strength. And if that happens, the Longzong plan shall not come to pass. The future and freedom of our people is at stake here. Although the world is wrought with turmoil, my brother still shines as a guiding light of righteousness. And although many have perished along the way, their sacrifices will not be in vain. All we can do now is strive to realize the Longzong plan, trusting that it will bring us closer to achieving my brother's dream. I shall not allow him to lose sight of what he cherishes. That is, above all, my duty and privilege. But we will need your strength. After all, turning such dreams into reality will be no small feat. Did you need something from my brother?
I'm afraid he just left a moment ago. Probably went to help in the fields near here. There's a lot to take care of after that battle, so you may as well rest up today.
Come on now. Don't be like that. Kick your feet up now. You'll need the rest for the fighting to come. You ought to take time to relax now and again. After all, you certainly earned it after your work in Chibi.
But in all honesty, days like this aren't bad from time to time. Everyone enjoying their own pursuits, without the threat of some battle on the horizon. This might be exactly what Brother is aiming for.
You're right. This is exactly what he dreams of. And we fight to make it a lasting reality. We always have, and always will.
Oh, what perfect timing. Didn't expect to see all of you here. Sorry, but could you lend a hand? A bear has appeared in the fields.
A bear, you say? Very well. Leave it to me.
Even this may be part of the first step toward accomplishing our dream.
There you are. The four of us were just talking about you.
Without a doubt, your deeds in the last battle were heroic. According to military regulations, you must be rewarded with a rank and command befitting your achievements.
Then again, your ability to act freely is your strong point, isn't it? I get the feeling a position like this wouldn't suit you all that well.
We discussed it among ourselves, but could not come to a consensus in the end. That is why we would like you to choose. First, there's the path of the general and a life of public prominence. You may find yourself feeling a bit more stifled than you do now. Still, the fame and standing a generalship provides is well worth it. Or, you may support us from the shadows without an official position. You may find this role somewhat lacking in benefits, but in exchange, you can maintain a life of freedom.
You'll hear no objections from us, no matter which road you take. Choice is entirely up to you.
I see. A good choice, I believe. Having you take up a command grants me no small measure of reassurance.
Well, this is promising, isn't it? I think our comrade here deserves to have a fitting title.
A fitting title, you say? You ask much of me, Zhangfei. That said, I do owe you a great deal. I will have to think of something that reflects my trust in you.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuanhua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuanhua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up, and you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! Oh, Yuanhua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
Oh, right, it's a race!
I'm next! Wait!
I am a bird with no wings, dashed against the earth. Blood clouds my sight, blinding me to the true hero's visage. He rouses the people's spirits, and thereby stokes the all-consuming flames of war. Even if peace lies at the end of his path, will it be worth it? The answer still eludes me. Still, Liu Bei is the hero you have chosen. And you have decided to carry on Juha's dream for the future. So for now, I'll be watching you, and hoping that the path you choose for the sake of her dream will bring peace to our world.
Go, Ziluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace